Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis, and this is Kaon Reviews. Now, as you saw in the intro, today's review video is going to focus on Transformers Legacy Evolution Robots in Disguise 2015 Universe Strongarm. And this has been a very unique figure. Now, I've already seen a couple of reviews of her, and I'm I'm pretty impressed with her. Now, of course, we have seen her previous iteration of her character during the Robots in Disguise series and the run for the same series. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the box art, and you do see her off-road vehicle mode. Very nice artwork. You do see, and try and keep the glare off, you do see some great artwork, close-up of her face looking up skyward, full body shot on the other side here, firing her weapon. Then, of course, on this side, you do see the great artwork that is shown throughout this line here. And of course, you do see, there we go, some product shots of her in her robot mode as well as her vehicle mode on this side. And it's got the Evil Fusion gimmick going on there. And it's only showing well, we'll pretty much show it off. I'm not going to talk much about it. But there she is, and I'm going to go ahead and just keep it on this side. I'm liking the head sculpt right off the bat, and I will show that more in person. They do try and keep, the way she looked in the series as much as possible. So let's go ahead, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get her opened up. And there is Strongarm, out of her box and ready to dispense some justice here. And I have to say, I love the way that they've been able to reuse this mode, because we've already seen it, about 3 other times with Elita 1, RC, and Minerva, now with Strongarm. And each time it seems that there's been some minor improvements, in addition to a lot of the remolds. So I'm really liking it. And of course, let's go ahead and take a closer look. This time around, some of those improvements include her head sculpt. And man, look at that head. That is really awesome. I'm really liking that. I love the use of the gray paints, the blue eyes. Of course, she's got those blue frosted lips, and a lot of good minor, I should say very small outlining along the edge of her helmet, along the the audio areas, the pinstriping on the top, and the yellow crest above her, above the top of her helmet there. And I have to say, I'm really liking it. Now, of course, unlike the digital renders on the box, it is missing um, some paint applications, which I think I already have an idea that Toy Hacks will pretty much take care of. But there we go. But let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of her body. As you can see, some really good paint. They remolded the chest here. Not so much the rest of her body. as you can see, very much the same. The only difference is, she's got different molding color or different colored molding plastic and some paint apps. Now they did redo the top, the back section along with the shoulder pads, to give her that look that she had in Robots in Disguise. So now, just to clarify, I am talking about the 2015 version, not the one from that made up that was made up from Transformers Car Robot. So, but not too bad. I really like it. Now, she only has one accessory, and as you can see, that is her blaster. And as you can see, it's got that waffling that Hasbro is known for nowadays. And it's clear, so hopefully there'll be a third party that will make an actual blaster that will accommodate this, and it'll be a solid piece, not this waffled piece of shit. Sorry, did I say that out loud? But let's go ahead and proceed now. At this point, I want to say, her head's on a type of mushroom pig. It can only go right to left. It will not. Well, it does go up and down a bit. I may be wrong about the mushroom pig. It may be a ball joint. Since it does look up just a bit, looks down. So there you go. It will not go 360 because of the back area here. The chin will hit that. So there we go. Her arms can go 360, but you will be hitting these sides here. Just to let you know, can go up. Does have upper bicep rotation, can bend at over 90 degrees. The hands are on a mushroom pig, and that can turn 360. Yay. Now these shoulder pads can turn down, but again, this is all due to transformation. She does have waist rotation here. She can kick up around 90 degrees. She can kick back, but it will hit this backpack. She can bend at around 90 degrees, and she does have a little bit of articulation. Like I mentioned earlier, that is stiff. So I'm just like, yeah. So there she is, again, as I'm always so fond of saying, very nice. And I'm liking that. I really am. So there she is, and let's go ahead and proceed with transformation. All right, folks. Thank you for your patience and waiting. I do appreciate it. And here we have Strongarm ready to be transformed. Now, in preparation for that, I went ahead and removed her blaster. So one of the first things we are going to do is we're going to take this back portion here, and we're going to go ahead and take this portion out. Now, because I don't have nails, I'm going to use an alternative. Now, of course, these are good, but always make sure that this rubber piece is on there so you don't scratch up the figure. And then, of course, we got this hood. We're going to go ahead and pull that open or pull that down. And there you go. Now, all you got to do is just fold the arms. And these are going to be pegged in like so. And now, I did have some issues earlier with transformation. And it's due to the placement of the backpack, and this has to be pushed back, and there we go. Once this is all lined up, you just snap that in, and then there we go. Now, all you gotta do is just snap the hands or the arms in like that, and there you go. Right there. So far, so good. Now, all you gotta do is twist the waist, which probably should have done that previously. Now, there are some panels on the side. Those are gonna need to be pulled up, and that's how they're gonna be. And now you do the same. Now, this will bring clearance to this section here, because now you got that little rocker hinge, you unsnap it, and then you snap it in like so. And then you just snap all this together. And of course, you see this pegs here. It goes into the slot right there, and then you just do the same on this side. Right there, and right there. Then you just snap everything, make sure everything's all nice and flush. And then of course you just put the feet in like so. That's the one thing that's still consistent with this boat are the feet. And there she is. I'm going to go ahead and push that down. Oops, just a bit. And there she is. She's kind of wide. She's not, I'm talking about her vehicle mode. She's kind of wide there. And, I mean, not too bad. Of course, there is weapon storage, and you can pretty much put that almost anywhere. Unfortunately, you cannot put it underneath the car. You can see she's got full robot tag right there. So you can put that right here. And there we go. Right there. Well, kind of. They're supposed to go in there. I'm not sure. There goes the foot. Alright. There, you saw it there first, folks. Foot does not tend to stay on there. I think it may go like this on the side. I'm not sure. For some reason, and this is where this evil fusion comes in. It's basically a turret to the back. Yep. And it will not stay on. Now I'm going to try and put it on there like this. And kind of, it will stay on there like that. But it's supposed to be standing upright, and it will not do that. So, but you got a whole bunch of alternative peg holes that you can put it on the side if you so want to. Personally, it's alright. Vehicle mode does roll. A lot of good molded details with this. Supposed to be an off-road vehicle. Kind of. Like I said, yeah, there's supposed to be some sort of paint apps for the blinkers as well as the headlights. There, it was not put on there. You can tell there is some paint applications along the grille or on the border of the grille there. And of course you do have her official lights on here. Not too bad. So not too bad. It's very nice. This is a unique remold of this particular mold here. And I can't say too much about it. As you can tell, it was pretty fun to transform. For anyone that has the previous 3 iterations, then it's pretty much almost the same type of transformation. So there she is in vehicle mode. Let me go ahead and get her back into robot mode, and I'll be back with my final thoughts as well as my score. All right, thank you for waiting. I appreciate your patience. And here we have Strongarm back into her robot mode. I have to say, this was a very fun character. She's a very fun toy to play with. And again, not that super difficult, especially if you already have the previous modes. Very easy. I like as I stated before, I love the paint apps. I love the way they molded. They did the remold for the vehicle as well as for the robot. I mean, if there are toy hacks, I hope they take care of the minor things such as the headlights and the blinkers. Um, Probably break up a little monotony on the rest of the body, but all in all, she's not too bad. I like her. Kind of sounds like I just confessed my love to a bot. Wait a minute, I do that every week. Anyway, so on a scale of 1 through 10, I'm going to go ahead and give her a 10. She's deserving of that. And especially this mold. So far, I have not seen any issues with mold degradation of any kind. So she's not too bad. I like it. I like the mold. I love the way this vehicle really compresses itself, especially around the backpack. And of course, this front, the side pieces, they make up those great shoulder pads that she has. So not too bad. I really like her. I think if I have a complaint of any kind, I really wish they had given her an accessory like for handcuffs, because let's face it, she's a peace officer. She's got her blaster, great, so does every other Transformer. But she's supposed to be a peace officer. Give her the cuffs. But again, this is my take on the figure. This is my score. I'm giving her a 10. But I'd like to hear from you all. Now, I wound up picking this up along with a few others via pre-order through Hasbro Pulse. So let me ask you, were you able to pick it up through Hasbro? And if so, do you like her? Do you hate her? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Click onto the bell icon so you can be notified when I post up new videos. I'd like to thank each and every one of you, as always, for checking out my channel, for looking at the videos, for subscribing, for clicking onto that bell so you can be notified when I post new stuff, and on occasion, just leaving me a comment to say, dude, this rocks. I really appreciate it. And it helps out my channel, so you're doing a good thing. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.